motivation is when you seek to improve yourself for you. It could be your fitness, your weight loss, any healthy habits you're working on, your eating. You're doing it because you believe you deserve it. You believe that you're worthy. You believe that it's what is best for you, and you want to do it for you because you love you. And for the pleasure also of being on the journey, which this one is challenging because we're all on a journey, right? And so we never quite arrive. We may get to our weight loss goal, if those of you who are working on weight loss, or certain fitness goal or whatever, but there's always something else to work on, right? So the pleasure of just being in a rhythm of being fit and healthy and eating well and all those healthy habits, it's an internal motivator that even if you don't have the greatest days sometimes, you're still happy to do it for you, and you maintain it for you lifelong. This is really key. That's why the external motivator falls short, because you have the high school reunion, and then what happens? Like, there isn't another one for 4 years or 10 years, or the milestone birthday. Okay, well, you won't have another one of those for another 10 years, or the vacation that comes around once a year. What about in between? That's where the problem lies with those. Okay. So, there's a lot of that external motivation, but one of the things that happens is that you become a slave to results that are outside, that may not be under your control. Okay. May not be under your control. So, those, are kind of in your control because normally they do happen, the reunions, the vacations or whatever. But what happens is it's like, then you have to find that next event, right? What happens is it causes a lot of stress, like distress, really. And it can be a way to kind of burn out too, especially those negative ones, for sure. The cultural pressures, societal pressures, the pressures from somebody else in your life, okay, that can really cause a lot of distress. So to be internally motivated, there are two practices that can help you. Okay. One is to just regularly reflect. And so again, this kind of goes into your self-care reflection time and gratitude. These all build on each other. Okay. But regularly reflect, what do you love about your fitness journey? What are you loving right now? Like, what do you love about training at Misfits? What do you love about the new foods? I heard all the mango talk earlier. What do you love about, the new foods you're trying, the new habits you're building? Why did you even start this in the first place? Why did you start working out? Why did you start planning meals? Just regularly reflecting on that can help feed that internal motivation, especially when maybe you're not doing so good. Maybe you gained a couple pounds. Maybe you ate like crap the other night and you feel really bad about it. You have to come back to, okay, why am I doing this in the first place? You cannot keep yourself there. Okay. After this, so that's the second thing. So the first thing is just regularly reflect about what you love. The second thing is, after, I call them bloopers, or you might call it an epic fail, but after, a blooper, give yourself 24 hours, but no more than that, to grieve your not so fine moment. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, like, let's say it was last night, you were at a party and you ate cake and you drank too much wine, and and so the next day you feel like crap. You're like, oh my gosh, that was just not good. I was doing so good. You ever talk like that? I was doing so good and I just completely got derailed. Okay. Say it. And now you're done. All right. Move on. Don't let the not so fine moment become a not so fine 24 hours, 48 hours, and then it becomes a week. And then, that's happened to all of us, right? Like, we feel bad about it. So then we're like, oh, screw it. The week is gone. And we sabotage ourselves, So let yourself mourn a little bit and then pick yourself back up. Okay.